Finally, let us talk about the halal investment options that are available to halal investors. Commodities. I mentioned commodities because, in this part of the world, commodities is one of the investment that will give you very, very good returns. It can be risky as well, okay, especially if you're investing with any of these agri-tech companies. As a matter of fact, not all of them are Sharia compliant. I haven't seen one that is Sharia compliant, by the way, but they are some that are not portraying themselves as agri-tech companies, but they offer Sharia compliant commodity trading. So for instance, like AFEX, okay? So if you know how to navigate your way on AFEX, you can make 40%, 50% returns. Again, please go back to my disclaimer, all right? Carry out your due diligence, it's your personal responsibility. So you can trade in commodities. So you don't necessarily have to be the one buying the product from the north to resell, right? You can go on to AFEX, AFEX's, what's it called, websites, to learn more about how to join as a trader, right? So essentially it's Sharia compliant because when you buy a unit, right, of a commodity on AFEX, you're actually buying the physical goods. You're actually buying the physical goods. So there's an underlying asset, all right, to what you're buying on AFEX. So commodity trading, I think, is a lovely investment for many of us halal investors to consider. The agri-tech companies, you need to be very careful. Some of these companies, I don't think that they are Sharia compliant, and I'll tell you my reasons in the next slide. Real estate is also another very fantastic investment. You can consider investing in real estate outside the country. You can consider investing in the US, in the UK market, even in the UAE. So even if you don't have the capital to buy a property, you can, like I said, invest with like-minded individuals. Look for people that share the same values, the same principles as you, and come together, form a community and then invest with them. All right, it could be your friends at work, your family members, people that you trust. All right, you can buy a property. So you don't. Again, it could be Nigeria. I just mentioned UK, US, because real estate is a long-term investment. All right. And if you want to do long-term investment, I would prefer that I do it in foreign currency than in the local currency. Exchange traded funds. This is also a very good investment especially for newbies that are just starting out. Right. They are index funds. So look at exchange traded funds as you walk into a boutique, for instance, and you wanted to buy like worn cloth, but now you spot for choices because now they brought this attire, you like this one, they brought this one, you like this one, they brought different styles. You then ask the guy, okay, put everything together, like a salad, for instance, a salad, okay, fruits, different kinds of fruits. So exchange traded front is like a collection of different stocks put together in one basket. So instead of buying one particular stock, you're actually buying a basket that contains different stocks, and it is possibly managed by fund managers, ETFs. They are the common types of index funds that newbies can start with. And in fact, people that do not want to worry themselves about checking the charts, whether this is halal or this is haram, the asset manager or the fund manager will do all those things for you. We only have one ETF in Nigeria, by the way, managed by Lotus Capital, but there are other ETFs, outside the country, managed by, for instance, Wahed. Wahed is in the US. They're currently in Nigeria. It's a robo-advisor. They have their own ETF as well. You just go to them, they help you buy the ETF, and you just watch it grow. ETFs, they are not as volatile as buying an individual stock, but over time, you are assured of making some returns, maybe 6%, 7%, 10%, steady returns over time. And you realize that in 15 years and 20 years, you're already a millionaire in dollars. Okay, you're already a millionaire in dollars. There's so many ETFs, right? So many of them. There's also one managed by Sharia Portfolio in the US and in Canada. They have the SBUS. Then precious metals. This is a very good investment for children, right? For your kids. Okay, so buy gold coins for them and keep it for 10 years, for 5 years. It's going to appreciate over time. Mutual funds, halal mutual funds, not the fixed interest mutual funds. There's so many asset management companies, in Nigeria today, and many of them, offer mutual funds, by the way, and there are new ones that are coming up, this year, inshallah. Lotus Capital, of course, that's very common, asset management company that we are in. But yeah, there are quite a number. Like ARM actually offers their own mutual fund as well. I think they call it the ethical fund. What's it called? Trust Bank, author of Dr. Bashir's. They also have their own fund. Capital Trust, they have their own fund. United Capital, they have their own fund. Just Google and check out the halal mutual funds that are in Nigeria available to investors. This is also a good way to diversify your portfolio